Noxema for a lovelier skin.
Let Noxema nurse your skin. Let Noxema help your skin back to natural beauty.
Noxema presents The Mayor of the Town, starring Lionel Barrymore. Barbers first used this wonderful medicated shave cream, Noxema, for men with tough beards and tender skin. They know that shaving is not only a beard problem, it's a skin problem, too. Today, thousands are switching to Noxema shave cream for fast, comfortable shaves as a medicated protective aid to their skin. Here's what they say, men who have tried it.
It's a marvelous beard softener.
My razor just glides over my skin now.
No more irritated skin.
My face feels swell.
Boy, what a shave.
Well, see for yourself what a soothing difference Noxema shave cream makes. Get the big 10-ounce economy jar back for the first time since the war. Use it as a base for lather or alone as a brushless shave. Either way, for real shaving comfort. Get cool, medicated Noxema shave cream. And now, The Mayor of the Town, starring Lionel Barrymore, with Agnes Moorehead as Marilli and Conrad Binion as Butch. Well, it's one of those perfect May mornings in Springdale. And a wonderful morning for Marilli, the mayor's housekeeper, because this is the day of the Sewing Circle Spring Cantata. Butch, the mayor's ward, is buttering toast and saying,
Do we gotta go to it, Mayor? Can't we say we busted something or got electric fits?
No. We better show up, Butch. But we can stop at Grayson's drugstore and get some earplugs. They say if you put them in tight, you can't hear anything. Where in thunder is Marilli?
I think she's gargling again. Guess she's coming back.
You know, Mayor, I'm real worried about my voice. My pear-shaped tone sounds like there was a little stem left on them.
Well, I wouldn't worry about the pears. I'd sit down and eat my prunes.
Oh. Well, I suppose they gave the Sewing Circle a nice spread in the Morning Clarion, huh?
16 lines at the bottom of the sports page.
Oh, well, the Clarion's sort of lowbrow, you know.
Yeah.
They don't appreciate the finer things of life like cantatas. Well, seeing that I wrote all the songs out of my own head, I imagine they gave me a nice little puff.
Pass the sugar, please.
You might read it off. I'd like to hear what they said.
Well, it's a little hard to follow because they mix it up with a couple of sports stories.
Oh?
Yeah, but it starts... You want me to read it?
Yes, I do. I'm interested.
All right. The Sewing Circle Cantata will be performed this afternoon at the Legion Hall with the approval of the State Boxing Commission.
The what? Why, I never heard
The program of songs composed by Marilli Jones, weighing in a 210-pound strip,
Oh, that is libel. Get me a lawyer.
will be vocalized by Uppercut to the Jaw, Abigail
Get
Peters,
me a lawyer. Now,
Left Jab to the Heart, Mabel Puth, and the challenging composer, Into the Ropes, Jones.
I want a lawyer. I don't care who he is, but get me a lawyer.
Gosh, that ain't so bad, Marilli.
That'll arouse a lot of curiosity.
Curiosity.
You'll probably hang out a standing room only sign.
Why? I bet you a lot of people would rather see you box than sing.
Officer Gardner.
Yes, sir?
Shut up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, for crying out loud,
Honestly.
Marilli. I know you're nervous about this afternoon, but there's no reason to fly off the handle this early in the
Well,
morning.
there's no excuse for him or you to intimate that the Sewing Circle has to resort to trickery to get people to come to our cantata.
Okay.
Right,
Then
then-
we humbly apologize.
As the treasurer, I can inform you that our advance sale of tickets covers the rent of the hall and the floral decorations for the stage.
Well, fine. That's my congratulations.
The great prestige of the Sewing Circle, plus my modest reputation as a songwriter.
And not forgetting your pear-shaped tones, too.
Does anybody remember that old tongue twister about pears?
This will be the greatest first night ever held in the afternoon.
Oh, it starts out, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pears.
Roscoe,
I'm sorry,
I'm
Marilla.
not going to tell you again.
I was just trying to remember what Peter Piper
We
picked.
are not interested in what Tom, Dick, or Peter Piper picked.
No, ma'am. Anyhow, I think it was pickled peaches.
Now, one more side remark and you may leave the table. Another
You
word.
know, I've always looked forward to this happy breakfast hour. It puts a man in condition to meet the troubles of the day. No matter what catastrophe overtakes him, it's just an anticlimax.
La 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 la!
Why, doggone it, Marilla. You give me some warning before you sound off like a fire siren? It made me spill the coffee
No,
now.
I was just trying my voice.
Well, okay, let me assure you it was trying.
Got to be able to sing louder than Abby Peters.
Hmm.
And just know she's been holding back at rehearsals and plotting to drown me out.
If she can drown you out, I'll get her a job as the town curfew.
Well, after yesterday's practice, I gave our vocalists a spread. Mock seafood salad.
Hmm.
And you know, crouched over her plate, Abby looked at me just like my cat when she's planning to catch a grasshopper for dessert.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peas.
I wouldn't trust Abby 1/16 of half an inch.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pigeons.
Roscoe Gardner.
Oh, gosh, it worries me. What did he pick?
I don't care if he picks pins, pullets, or parsnips.
It was peppers.
Peppers.
Pickled peppers.
Pickled peppers.
But if he stayed around here, he'd probably pick up a fight.
Honestly, Roscoe, you've got my artistic temperament trembling on the ragged edge of a crack.
Oh,
With the
now.
whole cantata on my shoulder.
Why don't you relax yourself with a nice, juicy jam session on the party line with Abby Peters and the rest of the gals?
Well, I suppose I should call Abby out.
Yeah.
I want her and Mabel Poss to come down to the hall early for a last-minute practice, you know.
Yeah, sure. Give your Adam's apples a final polish.
Abby'll probably have the pops pouch from sleeping on hair curlers all night. I tell you, that woman's as vain as a turkey gobbler.
Well, like I said there, I think it's going to be a terrible day. You know, ever since I woke up this morning, I've had a funny feeling.
You mean something like sitting down on the top of a volcano?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Well, I've had that feeling for 20 years. Ever since the day Marilla came here. Well, we've got to attend the Sewing Circle cantata. Oh! Well, I'll be doggone.
What's the matter, Mayor?
Why, this story here on the last page of the paper. It says that the St. Agnes Emergency...
I don't know what's the matter, but I can't get anybody on the phone. I told Nettie to ring them hard, but Abby and Mabel and Drusilla just won't answer.
Really?
Of course, they may be upstairs dressing for the cantata.
Marilla!
What?
You better sit down.
Why?
I got a little surprise for you.
Surprise?
Surprise. The reason Abby, Mabel, and Drusilla don't answer their phones is because they're in St. Agnes Hospital.
Huh?
That's here in the paper.
Hospital? What for?
Fish poisoning.
You mean it?
Your seafood salad.
But they can't be poisoned. This is the day of our cantata.
Well, you'll have to call it
Oh,
off.
well, I can't. I've read it in the hall and ordered the flowers. Why, they come to $100, and we've only got 7 left in the Sewing Circle
But you
treasury.
can't have the cantata with the whole cast in the
Well,
hospital.
I can't. I'm responsible. I'm the treasurer, and I made all the arrangements. I wish I was dead.
Don't do that, Marilla, please.
Gosh, no. The jail is pretty full. Maybe they won't have room for you.
Say, look now. Maybe we can get the radio station to announce the cantata is postponed.
Oh, it can't be postponed. It can't be. It's got to go on. There's only one way that it can. Roscoe,
Yes, Marilla?
you'll have to sing Abby Peters songs. You know them. You were right here while I was writing them, and you've heard me sing them for weeks.
Well, yeah, but
And
I can't.
Mayor, you'll have to play the piano in the place of Drusilla, and you've got to be master of ceremony.
Oh, no,
You
look,
got
Marilla,
to.
but-
You got to. You just got to. If you you don't, I'll go out and commit suicide and never speak to you again.
Gosh. Well, what was it you said about sitting on a volcano, Mayor?
This is it, Butch. This is it. Hang on to your hat, son. Here goes Vesuvius.
And now, here in the studio is Miss Lillian Cassidy, registered nurse, with some wonderful advice and wonderful news for you ladies. Nurse Cassidy?
Ladies, if you're suffering from skin blemishes, don't just cover them up. They may even become worse. Instead, do what I know so many nurses are doing. Let Noxema really help improve your skin. Start using it every night as your regular night cream. It's really delightful, greaseless, doesn't stain. Use it as your powder base, too, so that all night and all day this wonderful medicated formula will be working for you, helping heal up unattractive, externally caused blemishes. And quickly, too. Start now, ladies. The best time is now.
Thanks, Nurse Cassidy. Get Noxema, ladies. Let Noxema help nurse your skin back to beauty. And now, back to the Mayor of the Town, starring Lionel Barrymore. Well, it's now afternoon, and an audience is gathered in the Legion Hall to hear the spring cantata of the Ladies' Sewing Circle. The curtains of the stage are now parting to disclose the mayor at the piano.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness the world premiere, and without doubt the final performance, of a spring cantata, words and music by Marillie Jones. Will the ushers lock the doors, please? Thank you. Now, perhaps I'd better explain the bareness of our stage. Practically, our entire cast of glamorous songbirds is in the hospital. But the show must go on. So with myself as your master of ceremonies, and a one-man orchestra, and with a vocal sung by that lovely Elm Street thrush, Marillie Jones, together with that sterling bass baritone soprano, Roscoe Gardner, we will begin. The time is spring, when potato calls to potato bug, and rose bush calls to aphids. Miss Jones, a sprinkling can in one hand and a music in the other, salutes the season with song.
Oh, up springs the spring in Springdale. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Fish are diving, bees are hiving, girls are wiving everywhere. Oh, up springs the spring in Springdale. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Spring is hatching, hearts unlatching, love is snatching, so beware. Oh, up springs the spring in Springdale. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, the mayor and the iceman, the grocer down the street, the dentist, the butcher who cuts Abby Peters' meat, they all join together and tell loud and sweet. Oh, up springs the spring in Springdale. Spring, spring, oh, spring!
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, the next song, right out of the head of Miss Jones, our talented composer, is about violets. Yes, sir. And the beauty about this number is that you can not only hear it, but you can smell it. Now, in place of that pillar of the choir, Abby Peters, we will pick this melodic bouquet with the bathroom bobolink, Roscoe Gardner. He graciously consented to lend us his talents after 2 hours of browbeating and a $3 bribe. Okay, Bush, now let's get it over with.
Now?
Any time. Yeah.
Ooh, fill my basket with violets, a token of love so true blue. A daisy means that love has departed. A petunia means that love can't get started. Oh, my heart won't flutter up my throat for just a buttercup, nor yearn for earthly riches, signified by Dutchman's breeches. Oh, why be so shy and let some rival's love go violent? So give me lots of violets and fill my basket too.
Thank you. Yes, sir. And now we come to something really startling. Marilli called it a story in song, and since all stories are supposed to have a moral this one is life is pretty horrible for people who go to spring cantatas. In this corner we have Marilli Jones, and in the other corner Roscoe Gardner, substituting for Mabel Park. Here we go.
I was innocently standing on a corner, such as people do when waiting for a bus, when the skies did quickly lower, and it started in to shower, and up stepped a man named Gus.
Oh, just a minute, please. I think I should explain that Gus is a very low character who wears a check vest and drives a nifty Stanley steamer. Okay, Butch. I mean Gus. Go on. Go ahead.
May I lend you my umbrella, miss, until the clouds roll by?
I pray you not insult me, sir, and do not wink your eye.
I'll buy you a banana split in a gilded dive, I know.
I ask you, please release me, sir. For land's sakes, let me go.
Oh, ho! Oh, no! Oh, go! Oh, go!
Well, no one. The Marines, cavalry, or a J. Edgar Hoover rescue a poor working girl.
Would you like to see my etchings and my racy limousine?
I beg you, leash your evil soul. You've torn my bombazine. I have at home a mother dear who's waiting bent and gray. And here, sir, is my present for tomorrow's Mother's Day.
Oh, no! Oh, woe! Oh, so! Oh, oh!
And now for the big surprise ending. Proving is often darkest after dawn.
Oh, my mother, frail, expects no gift. I filled her with regrets. I've always stayed out late at night and carried cigarettes.
The hand of fate has led you, sir, to this meeting in the storm.
That's wonderful. Go do it once again, will you?
Help you give up smoking, and I'll aid you to reform.
There's a church around the corner,
And to marry no delay.
you can take me home to Mother on this happy Mother's Day.
chili con carne, Mayor. Of course, Abby Peters will say I gave her fish poisoning on purpose just to hog the limelight.
Yeah. Say, and by the way, Marie.
What?
How did it happen you didn't get poisoned, too?
Oh, I just didn't eat any salad that day.
I see.
Well, good night, Mayor. Good night, Roscoe.
Good night, Marie.
Good night.
Oh, what spring.
Gosh, do you suppose she got the whole cat sick on purpose, Mayor?
Oh, no. I couldn't believe for a moment that Marie... Well, say, she didn't eat any of that salad, did she? How in thunder could she know that the fish was... Oh, doggone it, Butch, this is going to worry me from now on. Tell me, are we a pair of suspicious characters, or are we just a couple of poor fish?
Lady, if you're wondering what you can do to really help a blemished complexion, here's what a registered nurse from North Adams, Massachusetts has to say.
I found out how to help blemishes quite by accident. I'd been looking for a good greaseless powder base, and that's how I happened to try Noxema. It is a wonderful powder base. Keeps my face free from shine. But much more important, it really helps keep my skin free from externally caused blemishes. I've recommended Noxema to many patients who have been won over for life, as my mother and I have been.
Ladies, if you're suffering from unattractive, externally caused blemishes, do as so many nurses do. Make Noxema your regular night cream, your regular powder base. Let this dainty, greaseless, medicated cream help improve your complexion 24 hours a day. Really help heal externally caused blemishes. Get Noxema. Let Noxema help nurse your problem skin back to beauty. The makers of Noxema acknowledge with deep appreciation the award of the 1947 National Family Week Radio Citation to the mayor of the town. Be sure to be with us next week at this same time when the makers of Noxema again present the mayor of the town in a chapter called Bridle That Groom, Marilli. Our script tonight was written by Charles Tazwell. Music by Bernard Katz, and the original Mayor of the Town musical theme was composed by Mr. Barrymore. Mr. Barrymore appeared by arrangement with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, producers of High Barbary, starring Van Johnson and June Allison. Stay tuned in now for Carol Alcott and the news over most of these Columbia stations. Remember, Saturday night on CBS is the biggest show in town. And now, this is Frank Martin wishing you all a very pleasant good night for Noxema.
Let Noxema nurse your skin. Let Noxema help your skin back to natural beauty.
Yes, Noxema for a lovelier skin. CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.